Hi guys, and welcome back to 14s for Change. I'm Leila.
I'm Ava.
I'm Sammy.
And I'm Luna.
And today we're going to be doing a Q&A episode along with our topic today, which is going to be...
Role models.
Yay.
Just to start it off, though, we want to tell you guys about something we did today. We volunteered at Downey Pride.
Hence the shirts.
Yes, hence the shirts, hence our whole outfits.
Our pins.
Our pins,
And I got
everything.
a fan.
I got
Yes.
glasses. But it's really fun. There's going to be another one in Whittier sometimes next month, I'm pretty sure. That's what they said, right?
Yes, it's going to be in September. We'll
September.
keep you guys updated on our Instagram.
So you guys can all come too.
But you should
It's a
definitely
really
come.
good opportunity to get like volunteer hours in as well.
And it's
And be a
even
part of
just
your
come and hang out.
community.
Yeah. So basically today we just walked around and checked out all the booths. We got there 2 hours before it opened and we were like helping navigate
set up.
and setting
Also,
up.
they had
It
a
was lot of
taco
fun.
truck. The tacos
Oh, the
were
tacos
really
were
good.
really good in
They
our
were
chata.
good. Yeah.
But
So
yeah, and
bomb.
we talked to a lot of different people and we like talked to like a lot of like different organizations and we might even have some special guests because some of people were very interested in our podcast because we talked to them
So
about
you
it
should
as well.
definitely go if you just want to check out the different organizations there and maybe get opportunities. They had like the Human Rights Campaign one. I think I have a sticker. I do have a sticker.
Oh,
But
I
they're
lost
looking.
mine.
They were
You
looking
lost
for
yours.
volunteers. There's a lot of people that are looking for people that
Yeah.
can help out with the organization. So it could be very beneficial.
It
if
was
you're
very
interested.
fun. I
Yeah,
had like a blast.
And you
the
also
tacos.
the little like gifts, like we got like free pins.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're really
cute.
Yeah, they're cute.
Yeah.
You guys can also meet and greet us there. So
No, yeah, there we go. But yeah, keep in touch with or keep updated with our Instagram because we will post
When it is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because we will definitely be there.
Yes, it was really fun. Okay, should we?
Shall we start
Are we gonna
off?
start
Yeah.
off with our
Are we
questions?
gonna-
Okay,
yeah,
so-
we're gonna do
Yeah.
questions.
So if you guys follow us on Instagram, you would have seen that we posted on our Instagram story. We asked you guys to ask us questions, and along with that, we also just asked some of our close friends to ask us questions. So we just have questions from everybody.
It's
Okay.
like a little Q&A thing.
yeah,
Yeah,
just to
so
spice
we
it up a
have
bit.
a good amount of questions. Some of them are for all of us in general, and then some of them like we
Are
all
they
will
specific?
answer.
Or like,
No, like some of them we'll all get to answer.
we
them.
haven't seen the questions.
we
the only
haven't.
ones who have seen
I've
the
only
questions
seen
is
the
Sammy.
questions.
Yeah. So
Because
we're
I
a
had to
little,
type
we're
them.
still,
Yeah.
we're still a little. We don't know what's gonna be asked.
Okay, so we're gonna start with just some like fun questions. What's your guys' Starbucks order?
Are you serious?
Yes,
Put on
someone
the-
asked that. Yes.
Are you serious?
Yes, someone asked that.
I get. It depends because I don't always like coffee because it kind of makes me like.
Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it. It gives me a headache.
It makes me gassy. So if I'm getting coffee, I'll get a caramel macchiato iced, and I always get a tomato mozzarella panini.
always.
So bomb.
Yeah.
They're like the best thing ever. And then if I'm getting like a tea, I would probably get like a refresher. That's my usual, or a matcha latte iced. Those, or chai.
A matcha latte iced with 3 pumps of chai.
Yeah, that's what I get. Or I get a iced
fun
white
one.
chocolate mocha.
But
That
we're
one-
actually
that one
team
will
coffee
make
bean
you
over
gassy.
here. So
Oh yeah. Okay. Next question. Oh, I didn't even
say
answer it.
yours.
Okay, I like birthday cake pops. They're like $3,
mean,
but
have
they're
you seen that
worth
TikTok?
always
it.
gets birthday
Okay,
cake.
have you
cake
seen that
pops.
TikTok though?
Yes,
Sorry,
where
did you squish the cake pop?
Yeah, that's really funny. Along with that, I also get a iced. Wait, no, I get
Frappuccino.
No, I get a frappuccino. But if I don't get a frappuccino that's decaffeinated, I'll get the tea. Wait, what's that? Passion tea, lemonade sweetened. So good. So
Yeah.
good.
So
Okay,
good.
next question, you guys. Okay, so today Riley asked, because I also asked her today. She asks, "How did you guys all meet?" And I feel like that's a very fun question to ask.
I mean, you
or
guys
to
go
answer.
first because you definitely knew each other.
me and
before.
Layla known each other since kindergarten.
Well,
And
I was my kindergarten class was I was scared of Luna's kindergarten teacher. Like I was very scared of her. But she's like the nicest lady in the world. I was just I don't know why. I was just scared of her, but
she was like my favorite teacher.
I was in a different class than Luna. We kind of became friends in like 1st through 3rd grade, pretty much.
Wait,
And
you guys knew each other
we had a
first?
crush on the same guy, and Luna would never admit it.
Yeah. So I basically wasn't friends with them in kindergarten. I didn't attend the school that they went to,
He
but
came
they
in
always
first
talk about all the fun memories they had in kindergarten, and they rub it
Okay,
in
like
my
going
face.
to a
I feel.
farm.
Okay,
You guys
but-
all went to middle school together.
Okay.
And elementary.
Anyway, so I came 1st grade, and
Me and Sammy hated each other.
so yeah, me and Luna were like a kind of beefing all of elementary school. But one funny story story is that I had a crush on Luna, and Layla
And
had
me.
a crush on me. You
Don't
had a
even
crush
lie.
on me.
Sammy had a crush on me too.
Yeah, but obviously things have changed since then. But yeah, so other than like us meeting, we've been friends since elementary school, on and off, kind of. Like we had a really
Big
like,
time on and off.
yeah,
in
especially middle school, we were kind of like toxic. But once high school hit, we like kind of like became closer friends and everything. And then we met Ava.
Yay.
Yes.
I mean, I feel like we met. Well, you knew me before. Do you want to talk about how you were?
No, all I have to say is I really wanted to be Ava's friend, and now we're best
It
friends.
was weird.
AM.
Stop.
That's my initials. But
But do you remember when we first
I
like
think
hung
we
out?
first, yeah, it was
Yeah,
at Gigi's
freshman year.
Birthday
party, wasn't it? I mean,
Yes.
I like
Oh,
I
yeah.
went to
You
school
in orientation.
Yeah. Oh my god, that's so embarrassing. I was with Luna at orientation, and she sat next to me, and she said this guy who I like had a thing with was really cute, and I was like, well,
was
I just
petty.
ended it with him. I just ended
And
it
then
with him.
Luna thought that she hated her.
Well, I didn't hate you. I was just like, ugh. Like, do you know what I mean?
It was
Like, I
like
was being a
freshman
little,
year, though.
yeah.
Just petty.
I was being petty for no reason. Like, it wasn't that deep at all.
And now I think it's crazy how we like met like randomly and kind of randomly. Like we didn't, and now we're all best friends. Like yeah. It's
Especially
really cool.
like me, Sammy, and Luna. Like we don't really. I feel like at least I don't really keep in touch that much with people from our middle school. But like us three, like
Yeah.
always
Yeah.
gonna.
Yeah.
I better be at your
Now we're like hanging out every day and like having sleepovers all the time. So we're
Exactly.
besties, y'all. Okay, next, you guys are like trying
Sorry,
to
yeah,
cheat.
sorry, I
Done
don't
it
know.
big.
I am too. I want to know
Okay,
what it
I'm gonna
says.
ask like some of the more fun questions first, and then go into more like okay.
Is there serious
Deep,
ones?
No,
serious
Yeah,
like,
there's, like,
just like
something
more
about our
educational ones.
topic.
Okay,
Oh, educational.
what inspires your fashion sense?
You.
I don't have
Sammy
style, so
Either.
I steal all of
don't- I
Sammy's
don't
clothes
have
when he goes thrifting.
Yeah.
What like are like people who I like want? Okay, honestly, like half the time I'll just see people on TikTok or like Pinterest or something
I
like,
agree.
oh, that top's cute. I kind of wear whatever now. I mean, some things I don't wear because I know Sammy will make fun of me. Like I got these like
Whoa.
white skinny jeans for my internship, and
Okay.
they're like so okay. I know
Are they so ugly?
They're like ugly, but I think they're really cute. Like I can't help it. Like I like kind of think
Skinny
they're cute.
jeans?
Yes, with like
Okay.
heels.
I love
don't
white
know.
pants.
Whatever you say. I personally, okay, Pinterest had a huge influence on my style. Not many people really use it. Well, yeah, a lot of people use it, but
People
like,
use it.
Yeah, I was about
everyone
to
uses
say.
Pinterest.
well,
Yeah.
you guys don't use it.
I use Pinterest.
Oh,
yes.
okay.
I
didn't
it's
know.
hard for you to find thrift stuff for me.
Okay,
You
well,
don't
I didn't know.
look at
I
it.
just didn't think that many people use it. But other than that, just like having my own brand and like having ideas, like creating my own thing, like that really like influences my fashion sense. If that makes any sense, just like being able to create my own like everything, like just like the creativity aspect of it and like having my own unique fashion sense.
I think that
You're so
also
unique.
people that I
Yeah.
follow on Instagram, not just
Agreed.
because Sammy has like a very
That
like
too.
good style that's like easy to like catch on to type of thing, but like also the people I follow on Instagram, I see them having like the cutest clothes ever, and obviously like I'm not gonna go drop a band on like a shirt, but like I'll go thrift for it.
I'll
Like
go
I'll
thrift
try
for
to
it and
find
like
it.
bring it to you, and we'll like
store.
cut it up and like try to make
Yeah,
it look
try to cut
similar.
it up.
once
Or if we
once you
don't-
try to wear a sparkly shirt as a skirt, do you remember?
Or
Oh
if
my
it doesn't
God.
work as clothing, we cut it up and make it into my curtains. So.
Yeah, you guys should
So
see
haven't
Layla's
even
half.
finished.
Yeah, like
My half,
half-finished
it's like
curtain.
so ugly.
Wasn't that from like last year when we were or like December? Or
it was
something?
from a long time ago.
No, so basically, me and Layla like had a huge bag of like clothes that she was
Like
gonna donate, and I was
raggedy
like, "Why don't we
clothes.
cut them into pieces, tie them together, and call them curtains?" And then like halfway through, my mom got like so mad. She's like, "Sammy, come home for no reason." Like she was just
So we
doing
stopped.
one other thing. So we stopped and haven't even gone back to it.
This was like 5 months
I
ago.
feel like that's
Yeah.
what
That was a long
happens though.
time
Like so
ago.
many
5 months
projects
ago,
you
like
start.
a
Like you
year.
remember that time when we went shopping for your
Probably
room
not a
and we
year.
bought so much stuff and you were gonna put like the platform wood thing under your bed.
Never
happened.
Layla's whole room is unfinished projects.
Yeah.
My room is finished
thank-
projects
My
from a
room
year
is
ago.
ugly. That's all mine is.
So is mine.
Her room is up
No,
for
it's
me, kind of.
Luna's
You
cat
literally-
poster.
Yeah, not really. You like never help me anymore.
Okay. Okay, so this comes from someone who's all of our friends who lives in France, or no, in Belgium, sorry. And he
Clement.
asked,
Shout out
would you,
Clement.
yeah, he asked, would you study abroad, why and where?
Ooh,
Oh, 100%.
yes, 100%. I feel like that's like the one opportunity you have in college to travel, like to take a year abroad. Like everyone I know either does it and loves it or regrets not doing it. I think that's the one thing a lot of people say. Like my mom
Yeah.
went to Florence, Italy, had the best time of her life. She wanted to stay longer, like loved it so much. So I would definitely, but I'm not
Yeah.
sure like where. Maybe Italy.
My
I think
I
parents-
feel
this
like
is fun.
after our Europe trip, I'll have a better like idea of maybe where,
Oh.
like once I experience Europe, but I've
Yeah.
never been.
My
I think-
parents, sorry.
No, go.
No, I
No, you're fine.
Sorry. Okay. My parents met on a trip abroad. Like that's how they met. Yeah, they were both
That's
in
cute.
Spain. So I wanna go on a trip abroad. My pimples look like a beard right now. It's not a beard, I swear. I keep looking at that. So my parents met in not Spain, but they met in Rome. They met in Rome, and then so I've always wanted to do a trip abroad in Spain because I speak Spanish and like meet a Spanish boyfriend and move back to America.
And live happily.
Yeah,
Where would you want to go?
like have like a Spanish romance.
Where would you
What are,
want to
Where would I wanna go?
what are like those
I
like
don't know.
TV shows that are like they're like
Telenovelas.
yeah.
Wait, why are you asking me, girl? You're the one who's been everywhere. Where would you go? Like, if you had to go to one place that you've been to?
I would go to Spain because I also speak Spanish and I just like have a bunch of family there. And my mom went to Spain to study abroad. Then she went back and met my dad, and that's how they like married. So I just feel like I had to like follow their love story.
I think like for sure go somewhere in Europe, probably Italy. Honestly, I feel like
Europe too.
I feel like people would talk to me in Italian.
I would also want to do like a program in like Africa or something.
Oh,
to
yeah,
help,
that'd be
to
cool,
help like in a less developed country or something
Yeah,
like
that'd
that.
be like
Where people
that'd
go
be an
and they like
experience.
help, yeah.
I would personally want to go to Europe. I feel like once we go next, I know we always talk about it. We're all just so excited, but once we
it
go,
makes
I'll
me
have
so
like a
fun.
better understanding of exactly where. But of coming since I've like dated someone who like lives in Europe now, like
up,
I would
come on.
totally want. I would totally want to like live there or like not live there, but study abroad there and like
For,
meet,
like, a
meet
semester?
friends there. Yeah. Okay, stop trying
Sorry,
to cheat.
I just read,
But
like,
She's
now that
peeking.
now that I did read, we should answer that one since we were just talking about.
Okay,
being
yeah. Oh
bilingual.
yeah, we were just talking about that. So do you want to ask?
Okay, so since like we were just like talking about like how we like speak Spanish, somebody anonymous asked us, how has being bilingual benefited you three? Ava, what is a language you'd like to learn and why?
Because we did talk about that in the first episode.
did
How you're
have
not
that.
bilingual.
I'm not.
Being bilingual, it has definitely benefited me because I've been to like so many countries around, and a lot of them like speak Spanish, so it was really easy to like communicate. And, like you'd be like surprised about like the amount of like like Spanish like speakers there are in like different countries like Panama and Peru and like like just
Is
like
it hard
it's like
for you
all
to
over the
understand
world.
different accents when you travel there?
Different like dialects.
I think when like they talk really fast and don't pronounce like
You're
a
like,
bunch
wait,
of
what's
words,
going
it's like
on?
what am I like even saying? And it's also very different. Like in Spain, like when I go there, I go to two different parts because like I have like a house like in Granada, and then like my family lives in Madrid. And like even like though like they're both in Spain, like the accents are like completely different.
Yeah.
What was the rest of the question? Oh, right. So, yeah, when I travel, it has definitely benefited me and like helped me. And I would say like, shoot.
Do you feel like being bilingual, like, because her whole family is bilingual, if you guys didn't know that, her whole family, do you feel like that, like, connects your family more? Like, you
Like
know?
a stronger bond or different
I feel
type
like
of
if my
bond.
whole family was
No.
bilingual.
Mine
No?
is.
No.
Your whole no.
Everyone except my dad
Oh.
speaks Spanish.
Okay, wait, okay.
I
wait,
wanna
wait,
get-
wait.
I don't
Answer
think
it.
it has
I
any
personally
effect
think,
on my like,
okay, I
family
think being
connection.
bilingual has, well, if you guys didn't know, I'm from Mexico and Spanish was my first language. That I know that's kind of shocking, but I used to completely be like, if you saw me as a little kid, you'd think I would be fully Mexican. Like I would only speak Spanish. Like when I came to America, I was like, I wanted to go back and I like didn't even speak to
Aw.
my grandma because I like didn't, like I was just
So
scared.
sad.
But yeah, being bilingual has like really helped me like talk to more people. It gives you more connections, and I feel like it makes me more like excited about my future because of more opportunities that I'm gonna have
Yeah,
because
that's
of
what
being
I was
bilingual.
gonna say too. I couldn't really like use that right now.
Literally, it
But,
was
like-
come on.
Just kidding.
But yeah, being bilingual will definitely like help with
Yeah.
like opportunities in the future. Also, I like going back to like one of the reasons as to why it's benefited me. I met a lot of friends in Spain, and I'm still like I still keep in contact with them today. And I just feel like if I didn't know Spanish, I never would have been
Yeah.
like friends with them.
Yeah, so you got to like meet new people. who you, like,
Exactly.
would not have ever met.
Yeah, I think it benefits. Well, I personally like I get really embarrassed when I know that I'm gonna have to like speak Spanish unless
So
it's
do
like
I.
with Luna's dad.
Oh, that's when I'm most embarrassed.
Really, I feel the most comfortable, but it's like I feel like it's opened up such like a different world for me, and I'm so happy that my parents put me like started me off in a bilingual school, because now like it's gonna help me find my job. Like it like showed me that I want to work with like immigration and stuff like that. So I just think that it's a really important part of my life that I really value, although I don't practice it enough, which I should. But
And don't you have a lot of community service hours, like
yeah,
translating?
I have a bunch of community service hours translating for my
Like for
dad's
your
law firm
Oh my god, my posture
and
is
for
so
my
bad.
mom.
Yeah,
That's
that's
really
what I was
good.
gonna say. I like realized like I did an internship last week at like a defense attorney's office, and basically if you are bilingual and you speak Spanish, there's a lot of people who need to be defended who
Yeah.
speak Spanish.
Yeah.
And so definitely that's something I would either want to learn Spanish or Japanese. I know that's kind of
Oh
Get
my
on
god,
it,
You
girl.
kinda
I
speak
think that
German,
is
though, don't you?
so.
Oh yeah,
like,
I take German class. I mean, I'm in German. I'm taking AP German next year. So
She's actually good though. Like you are kind of good.
Ava, what am I saying? Ich bin eine Frau.
You're a girl.
I am a woman.
You're a woman.
Okay, what is
That's the only thing I learned
Ich
from
bin eine
Duolingo.
Frau.
Ich bin eine Frau?
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
that's interesting.
Next, okay.
Sorry.
We have a question from Jesse. Hi, Jesse. If you're watching
Hi,
this,
Jesse.
We
I
have
know you
some
wanna be
really
on
good
it.
ones. So this kind of correlates back to our topic that we're talking today. We still have more questions though. Who is a role model on your campus who you look up to, and what do you do to be a role model on your campus or be like a
Like
leader?
at school.
Yeah.
A role model I look up to on my campus is probably my swim coach, because her whole strategy of coaching is about having faith in yourself and having faith in your team, and about how you're not going to make it anywhere unless you have these people that are holding you accountable, and like this family built around you. So I think that she's probably my biggest role model at school. Or my Spanish teacher from freshman year. He was the most positive, outgoing person I've ever met. And he would just make every day in class so fun. And I appreciated it so much, because school,
It's so
sucks
lame
sometimes.
if it's not
yeah.
fun.
And
Yeah,
it's
like
so
you have to
draining.
Yeah.
make your class fun.
And he would come in dancing and singing. It would be like this whole show every
Yeah.
time we came into
That's fun.
class.
I wake you up.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Oh my gosh, I'm trying to think.
Okay, I can go. Oh.
I mean, I have a few. Honestly, I don't have one specifically. I think each year I always am thankful to have great teachers. So each year there's always a different teacher who I'd really admire for putting in the time. I think if you're a teacher and you actually care about what you do and you take the time out to help the students and go out of your way and stuff, and you can see that they're really dedicated, I think that's something I look up to, because it shows that they like their job.
Yeah.
They want to do it.
And they wanna,
and
teach.
they want to
Yeah.
help you, and I think that's something I look up to. Yeah.
You
all
can
of
totally
those-
tell when a teacher doesn't
Oh,
want to
yeah.
teach,
You
and
can.
it sucks.
When
And it
they're
makes
just
you
there
sad, 'cause
for
then,
money.
no one
Yeah.
else really wants to be there, especially if they're
Yeah.
kind of
Yeah,
lazy and
it's
stuff.
not like we want to be there.
Right.
I think each year I've had a great history teacher so far. I've loved
Me
every single one of my
too.
history teachers and my English teachers too, and my German teacher, Frau Petrie. I love her with all of my heart. I've had her 3
Hashtag
years
Frau.
now. Hashtag Frau. I'm having her next year too. She is so sweet. I love her. She is one of the best teachers. She's made learning a language fun, and she does it in such a different way than I think traditionally. So yeah.
I totally agree with that.
I don't think I have a role model at school, to be completely
Well, she sits in the
honest.
bathroom by herself.
No, I mean,
What
I've
about
had
friends at school? that
you mean
look up
model
to?
friend?
as an
Friend.
Ava.
Well, what do you
have friends
what do
at
you
school? What do
do
you
to be
mean?
a leader around your campus?
I forgot about that.
Like-
I don't know. I mean, I was in clubs.
Okay, how about I answer this
But,
question and then we'll get back to Luna.
Yeah, I
And she
have
can
an
make
answer.
I'm just kidding. Okay, so for me, the biggest role models, honestly, I know I always talk about this, but on campus, being in the drama department and musical theater world, all of the upperclassmen have always been a huge role model. So in the couple in the last year and a half since we weren't on campus, I can't really it's kind of hard to have a role model over a Zoom
Yeah,
screen. You know what I mean?
I agree.
Yeah.
Even though it's I loved seeing my teachers who actually cared about their job. That was very inspiring to see how they were on Zoom every day working their butts off. It was really
While we were laying
I
in
guess that
bed.
I will
Yeah.
also consider
Sleeping.
some of my teachers a role model, but mainly are the upperclassmen who taught me a lot. I don't know. I just feel I got a lot of inspiration from them. And along with that, Miss
Yeah.
Bond, who was my drama class teacher, she's a huge role model for me.
Oh, I could totally add on to that really quick. Role model at school when my sister still went to my school, she was definitely a role model to me because she was juggling 2 sports and still getting good grades. And it was like so impressive that she stayed committed to both sports. And like, let's be honest, I didn't always want to do swim, but like watching my sister do water polo and swim all at the same time was crazy, like inspiring. Like it made me very impressed.
I mean,
Get it,
like,
girl?
I don't really like have like a teacher who's a role model. I do agree with like what Ava said, like about like how like when they like seem like motivated and interested in like teaching, then it definitely like helps you out in the long run.
Yeah.
But I definitely like going back to like what you were saying too, like upperclassmen, like I think it's so beyond impressive when like upperclassmen get into like Berkeley or UCLA or like, you know, those really hard schools.
Yeah, watching them work their
Exactly.
butts off.
So that definitely does inspire me, even when I'm like, you know, like going through it and I'm like, oh, I really don't want to do this like homework essay or like any of that. Like I'm like, well, UCSB, it's calling my name, so I have to do it.
What do you guys do to be a leader on campus?
Honestly,
I feel like you're definitely a leader.
I
on
feel
campus.
like I
can
try
totally
to-
see you.
I feel like I just try to get out there and like make people like feel better about going to school, like in the smallest ways I can, like talk to everyone that I know at school and like even make new friends. Like I love making new friends. New friends in my classes. And then I also ran for ASB president. No,
And she
ASB
won.
Senior class president. I won, or I ran for that. I lost, but I still ran. So I got my name out there. Like I tried to be a leader, but like things don't always work out. But I still wanted to do it.
I don't really know.
Honestly, like this might sound like weird, but the only thing that I can do to be a role model, like what I will be doing, is having cute outfits. Like I'm gonna definitely be inspiring next year. Like
I know that's
trust
the
me.
only reason you want to go back to
pajamas.
school. Wait, do you actually have free dress?
Yeah.
No, but we definitely are gonna have to.
Can we get
We
to
have
wear?
free dress.
I'm
We
so
have
yeah, I
dress.
know.
over it. I don't
I
even
want to wear
know.
jeans to school. I love jeans.
But we're definitely gonna have to start stepping into the role modeling boots once we're upperclassmen.
I think
next year.
depending, like the one thing I can say, I guess, is like working with specific clubs. I feel like I've helped create a better, like I guess, environment. You could say for like students and stuff. Like the club I'm in, they're really great people. Shout out Sophia Moore. She is like the whole club in general, and Isabel. They're actually, I can't, oh my God, I'm going to be shouting at so many people. Anyway, I love everyone in that club. We're trying to get an all gender neutral bathroom in our school, which I think is really great. Credit to them. They like thought of the idea and everything, but I just really like being a part of it. It's really great. Back to the club thing I said before, get yourself involved.
Yeah.
You can
Yes.
meet new
Me and
people,
Ava
be
were
real-
in leadership club sophomore year.
Oh,
so
I
we're,
was-
like, we're role models.
I did that. I was in
Don't drag me
leadership
into
club
this.
too.
You were in it with me.
I know I was.
For just a little, but it's okay.
You quit attending.
I agree. Getting
So did you.
like starting just
Staring at me. Girl, this girl keeps staring at me. I know, and I
it's
keep
not
looking
me
at
this
you, and you
time.
keep
Me?
yes.
I'm sorry, guys.
I literally encourage like so many like younger like people
Yes.
like sophomores like do your homework. So that's how.
Not
I'm
only
a
do your
role
homework,
model.
get prepared for like do things so you don't have
College.
to do it art grade.
No,
Okay,
I
let's hop
go
into
back
the
to
last
homework,
question just
though,
so we
like-
have
we're on
time
the
to
last
talk
one.
about role models. Yeah, because we have
What was
like
the last one?
okay, so the last question we kind of covered this already, but I feel like it's a good question. Why did you start the podcast, and what have you learned so far?
oh, I think
Oh, and this was asked by Nathan Garniswartz. Thank you. Shout out to you.
I started the podcast because Sammy came up with the idea and I thought it was brilliant.
You know what I think is so funny? We were talking about this in the car. Is how we were talking like was it probably a year ago? We were walking to like Bunny Hill. Then we walked.
It was
back
like
to-
less. I think.
No, it was definitely
like
a year
8
because
months
we
ago or
made a
something.
bucket list for somewhere. We're like, this
Oh,
is what we
yeah.
want to do, and we were walking, and we were like, oh my gosh, we need to do something
Yeah.
with us four that's gonna like be something that we
Like
can be
making
proud
our
of,
mark.
We
like
thought-
make a difference.
we thought
make our mark.
documentary or write a
Yeah,
book.
we were gonna like do something like that. I mean, he wrote a book.
I did write a book, you
But we
guys.
didn't do anything with that. But it just like when we were talking about this, how like we did the thing that we wanted to
Without
do with
even
this sport
knowing.
without
Without
realizing
knowing, yeah.
that we did.
Yeah.
And I just think,
And when we were talking about it, we were like, this is never going to happen. Like, we
Yeah.
had that mindset. Like, even though we were trying to think of ideas, we're like, yeah, like, we were thinking of things that, like, were very, like, out of reach. But
Yeah.
this, like, even though we kind of thought at first it would be out of reach,
yeah,
like,
we were gonna
ended
like
up
buy
doing
all of our own
it.
Yeah.
equipment.
Yeah.
Look at us
Figure it out
now.
ourselves.
Yeah, I really enjoy this podcast. Like, I'm not even just saying that. Like, I have a lot of fun with it, and I think it's like really fun to like come on and talk to people about like all this like.
Yeah, I
Talk
feel like I
about
look
it.
forward to.
I do.
look
Like,
forward
no,
to
I
coming to
literally
these
like
and
we
doing
haven't
them.
like done an episode in like 2 weeks, and like when you started the timer, I was like, ooh, okay.
Yeah.
No, I get fun just sitting here. I get fun.
She gets crazy.
I get crazy.
Crazy.
I have fun just sitting here and like talking. And I know some people like definitely
Yeah.
have their opinions.
Yeah, but
Shout out to the people on our Instagram comments.
oh yeah, shout
Thank
out
you
to
for
the
all
people,
of
for
them, guys.
all your love, for all your
Yeah.
okay. But you
Shout
guys
them
know
out
what?
right now.
I was looking at our analytics, and so far we've gathered like over an audience of like 600 for our first episode from
that's
YouTube
good.
and from Spotify. We have a
Really?
lot of listeners on Spotify.
That's really good.
I think that this podcast I've learned like because we're like going through the whole college applying process pretty soon, and I've been looking at all the college apps and stuff. And one of the questions is like, what have you like overcome or something like that? But I think this podcast has really helped me get better at public speaking, and like I feel so good
Yeah.
like talking openly right now. Like I love doing this type of thing now.
That makes
Yeah, I
sense.
agree.
Because then you can like you feel better when
Yeah.
you go and stand in front of an audience. Yeah, I know what you
Exactly.
mean.
And you're like used to it.
Yeah.
I feel like I've learned. Okay, I've learned like. I feel like I don't know. I've learned that like how to like censor myself, not like in a bad way, just like talking to. I've learned how to like know
Like?
what to say when talking to an audience, except for not saying like. Along with that, I feel like
Well,
I've learned a lot. We've all learned a lot about like the setting up of a podcast. We all had
Yeah.
to do our
setting up-
research.
Oh,
and,
like, well, not the equipment.
Yeah, no, I
Yeah.
know. Like,
We also
Like publishing
we, like,
it.
we provide like sources. That's what they're called,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Like sources of articles, and we like read through them, and I feel like we like gain a lot of knowledge off of that, which is like a really good opportunity.
Especially like for topics in the future, we're gonna have more like kind of like serious ones.
Yeah.
I mean, we had this idea where we were. I'll just say it now. I guess I have
Yeah.
time. Depending, say like we're gonna do a topic on like the environment. We're going to find like an organization where we can do a drive for it, so we can have
Yeah.
donations, like raise money, that sort of thing. We want to do that with specific topics about things we're all like passionate about.
Yeah.
So we can like not only like this like talk about the issue, but also raise money or
Yeah.
donations for it
I
to
think
help out.
I just got a Fort
do you want to
Ocean
talk about
bracelet.
our audience stories that we're gonna do in the next future episodes?
You can.
Okay, so you guys, in the next future and the future episode, we're gonna start doing like little like stories that are from our audience, like depending
based
on the topic.
Yeah.
So we're gonna like reach out to people, or just like you guys reach out to us, and then just send us a story depending on the topic, and then we're gonna talk about it. So yeah. So I think that's the
I think we
last
should get
question.
into
So
role
let's get into
models.
role models.
Yeah.
Okay.
Want to? I mean, who wants to go first?
Luna, you can go
you
first.
wanna go
Since
first?
you're all excited
Do you
about
want me
it.
to tell you like who my biggest role model is?
Yes. Let's hear it.
110%.
Your mom.
My mom.
Yes.
Yeah. My
And
mom,
honestly,
like,
your mom is one of my role models. I was gonna talk about
everything
that.
about her, like she's just like so amazing. She's one of the nicest people I know. She is so incredibly hardworking. Like she is constantly working. Like
But she
literally
still makes
so
time for you
hardworking.
guys. That's
yeah.
the thing. Like,
And
it's so
like she's
impressive.
like literally my best friend. She's amazing. And so is my dad. My dad is also like I can't choose. I love them both. But Sammy. My dad is also a very hard worker. So I just really look up to like both of them. Like also them like as like in like a relationship. Because like they're just
Yeah.
like they're still together. They're like in love and happy. And like that's what I really like strive for in my future. Like I just want to be like happy like them. Like they have their fun. Like they go out and like hang out with friends and stuff and all that. So and they're still like amazing people. Like they're so hardworking and yeah. I love my parents. They're definitely my biggest role models.
I agree with. Well, I mean, your mom, like obviously my mom is a role model. I feel like we can all agree with that. But
Yeah.
your mom, like I feel like I've had like a very close connection with her, like since
for
like
so long.
yeah. Like she's like my second mom. Hi Kelly, shout out to you, girl. But other than that, I feel like another role model I would say, honestly, like YouTubers. Like I know it sounds
Emma
like
Chamberlain
I was
right
gonna
now.
say Emma Chamberlain and Nicki Minaj. Like I know it sounds like guys. I have my glittery Nicki Minaj binder in 7th grade. Nicki Minaj.
Third grade.
Third grade? I
You
said
had-
second grade. Second
Oh, I
grade.
thought you said
said
seventh.
seventh.
Yeah.
No, second grade.
Oh.
No, I've had that sparkly binder. Like I always had to download the clean versions of the songs because my mom would not let me download like the full like Starship without it being clean. But I've always looked up to her, and I just love like her, and I really look up to powerful women. Like I feel like
that
women are
part.
always my role models. Like
AOC.
obviously, hey guys, like to all the guys out there, you guys could be my role model. But women just like sing strong, powerful women. Like
Not
it's so
even,
inspiring.
Like, I just feel like it's also super inspiring, like seeing people who like are like very how do you say it? Like
Driven? Like, what do you like? What word?
oh, I'm like I literally just had the word. Like they're really passionate about what they believe in. Like Greta Thunberg, I love that girl.
Oh, yeah.
You know, everyone always makes fun of her and like points out her looks, her personality, how like she's like just a child and shouldn't care about this stuff, but like she is literally like saving lives out here. Like
She is.
and saving our world.
Saving
too.
our lives.
Yeah.
One day at a
I
time.
I
Greta.
love Greta Thunberg. I really do. And yeah, just like role models like that who are very passionate about what they believe in, and like what Ava said, like AOC.
Oh my God, I love her with all of my heart. Her and Katie Porter too. If you ever like look up Katie Porter, she's a congresswoman. If you like look up her like videos of her proving people wrong, it is so great.
So
she gets out a
impressive.
whiteboard and she writes down each reason why they're wrong. Like she proves them like yes.
Really?
Yes, no, it's so good. Like though like I like love hearing her speak.
I
Like, you
wanna
should check it
listen to
out.
that. That
It's
sounds
she's
good.
incredible. But yeah, I really look up to like Luna said, like everyone said, like powerful women who know what they want and do it. They work hard and they're able to get their point across, and then not only that, but like help people. I think it's really incredible. I mean, sorry, did I like?
No,
Did you
that's-
finish? Do you have like more?
No, yeah, no.
Okay. I mean, I guess.
Just like I feel like just what like anyone who society like doesn't see can like do better than like you know what I mean, like people
rise
expect
above,
so
yeah.
low of like so many people, and if that person like people expect them to do so little like and they do so much, that's very inspiring to me.
Also, like my parents too. I really look up to both my mom and my dad. They've always like same with Luna said about like their relationship. I like love my parents. I'm so happy. I have such like I'm so thankful to have parents who have like that relationship, and that's something I really like want as well in the future. Like just to be
Love
like
and
happy and stuff.
happiness.
Yeah, they're so cute. I think they're adorable. But yeah, I look up to both of them. My dad's super hardworking. So is my mom. I feel so bad for her. She has to take care of 2 little kids still. I'm just kidding. I'm the oldest.
You are the little kid.
No,
You're both the little kids. You're so...
just because my room's messy doesn't mean I'm a little kid.
Okay, honestly, you guys, like not trying
I
to get
didn't do
all...
my role
I'm so-
models.
no,
Yeah, I wasn't done yet
but I
either.
wasn't done yet either.
Okay, do I
I'm
ask
just
you
kidding.
go?
No, I'm just
Yeah.
kidding. I'm just kidding.
You want to go?
Oh,
No,
I'm
I
gonna
was
go.
just gonna say
Yeah,
one
no,
more thing because I'm sure you'll relate to this. But
Okay, go.
these people right here are my role models too. Like
You took the
my-
words right out of my mouth.
Are you gonna
see?
say that?
Yeah.
I'm
Oh, that was
sorry.
cute.
That was a cute. Aw.
Can I say why
Yeah,
you guys are
no,
my
you can go. You can. do
Okay, so Luna, I look up to Luna because of her compassion. She's always very nice to everyone she meets.
Except for me.
Yeah.
Literally except for me, but it's true, but not to me.
I
You
love
guys are
Sammy.
best. I mean, like, because she's like so compassionate to everyone she meets. Sammy, obviously the most creative person I know. We wouldn't be here if it weren't for him.
I know.
And then Ava is very ambitious.
Thank you.
I think that Ava is super ambitious, and I strive to be more like that with how I do my schoolwork, how I
I'm
do
gonna
my
start crying.
I know, no, I go.
It was also a crybaby too.
Okay. I am a little bit of a crybaby. I'm not gonna lie. I just get sensitive about some things. So, like
That was
No.
really cute.
I
That
agree.
was, like,
I was gonna
BFF,
basically say the same thing,
Basically.
but I look up to. I just like I always tell them how much like I appreciate them because I've always been very independent in my life, and like once I met them, like I felt like I had like my people, you know, like these are my people right
Yeah.
here. And I look up since we're listing off why like Luna like. You're not my role model. You know, but just in general, they always like seem to make me happy, and like I always just like look at them like when we're out, and I'm like, that is a powerful woman. Like they are all powerful women. It's like I really do look up to just like
But
women in
mostly
general.
me.
Mostly
That's all.
her, mostly her. But yeah, you.
me.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say
I can
something.
list off the reasons.
Okay,
You
now
want me
this is
to?
becoming a BFF
Why?
episode.
I know this is. Layla, I like look up to her how she's able to like overcome everything. I feel like you get put in some rough situations.
Yeah.
For real.
Like sometimes the world doesn't like you very much.
Yeah.
But like I admire so much how you're able to overcome it, and even though things are bad, I feel like you still manage to be positive and like look for something good in the future, and that just makes me like have hope. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just
It makes me feel good. Finally, someone
Sammy.
realized.
Layla's been through a lot. Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Sammy.
I would say the same
I
about
would say
Sammy
the
too.
Yeah, I would
same
too. And
thing,
like
yeah.
the
That
ability
he's
to,
able to
like, I feel
overcome
like-
stuff.
Yeah, and you always like know how to like have fun. And I know
I
that's,
really
like,
do.
the best-
Okay, you
real.
guys,
Like,
that's my. Okay,
No, but the thing that's okay. Let me just say, sometimes it's not the right time to have
sometimes
fun.
it's
So
like
when we want to
sometimes
like
it's
go
like
to
1 in the
bed,
morning. I'm like, let's go bridge jumping. Let's go. Let's go take a mile walk
let's go to
Bunny
LA
Hill.
right now.
If you guys don't know, we have this like thing that in our neighborhood we go to this like little hill and we walk at like midnight and we just walk and like talk and like we bring my
Yo,
camera
my
and we
mom's
just
gonna
like
hear this. She's
Yeah,
gonna be
I
like,
was
why
just
you out
gonna
at
say,
midnight?
No,
Okay,
we're not out at
but,
midnight. This is at like 5
It's
o'clock.
really like wholesome. I bring my camera and we talk about life. Like
Yeah,
we
we do
literally
like life updates.
It's
yeah,
weird.
we're
One
gonna
of
do
those
that.
in
We're gonna
so
do that
long. We're doing it
like
this
under
week.
4 days. We all took 4 days off of like whatever we're doing.
I'm going on a trip. I'm going on a trip, Sammy.
Oh, okay. Keep going.
I'm gonna visit colleges.
Yeah, me too.
But anyway, no. But this summer we took 4 days off, and we're gonna just like chill.
Visit
Because I feel like
colleges.
this
Visit
summer we haven't had that much time together, other than our
Because
like.
of work.
Yeah, the summer's been like hectic.
Yeah, let me finish what I was
Oh,
going
yeah,
to say.
sorry,
Because I have to
sorry.
give one to Luna. I would feel bad. Probably the same thing that Layla said, though. I feel like, she's not that nice, though, guys. Like, I
She
don't
really
think she
isn't. Like she really is.
She like won't
When you
open
said-
any of my texts, and she turns off her location
and
when she doesn't want to
always-
talk to
and
me.
she,
on the
once she literally wouldn't let me and Ava sleep over because apparently we're too high maintenance. Like, come on.
Ava is high maintenance.
So no, I'm just kidding, though. I love you.
No,
Like,
Ava's like, can you grab my toothbrush? And it's like right in front of her.
No,
She's like, can
when
you-
have I ever
you
said
know,
that
you
to
say
you?
ask the most like.
No, it's always
high
about
maintenance
allergy medicine.
Oh my god, she's like.
Oh yeah, she's like, do you have Benadryl? I'm allergic
And,
to your
and, she ma-
dog.
and,
Like-
and she makes like
But she
when she's
never
at my
brings
room, she
it.
made me keep the AC on like all night. And at her house when I slept over, she had 2 fans on the AC, and I was like, girl, I was like under 3 blankets, and she wouldn't let me use one of her pillows. She is so annoying.
you brought your own pillow.
And also-
I offered you 2 pillows, and I said
and
go
if
under the
you're-
blankets.
You guys, we all know. And if you're gonna sleep somewhere, who's the first one to call it? Where's she sleeping? Ava, no.
Like a week before.
Catalina, tell her the Catalina.
You did that, Catalina. You were like, we talked about this before. You said I
No,
want the big bed,
that's
and
not
Layla
true.
and I talked about the room. Don't even
No,
say that.
Yeah,
we
we did.
hadn't
We
even
did
got.
talk
We
about
weren't
that.
even
About that.
certain about what room we were getting, and I was like, okay, guys, look at this. This is the room I might want to get. And then we showed the picture. They was like, oh, I call that bed.
I didn't say that.
Yes, you did. I remember.
I did not say that because we were talking
But
about this
you guys,
before. You
like-
said you wanted the big one, and Layla and I were
No,
saying
me-
we'll sleep in the twin bedroom.
Yeah, and then
Okay.
like,
Yeah, don't
but you guys
even.
try to make excuses. You're like, we slept outside last time by your choice.
Yeah, you
like
guys
we
did.
offered you the bed.
So weird.
You
Like, who
chose
slept-
to
me
sleep
and you.
outside.
They put 2 like beach chairs together outside and like
So
slept on
weird.
it.
Yeah.
After a really weird night too. Like it was really, really bizarre.
That's funny.
See, this is why we're role models.
Well, we're wrong about it. Wait, what were? Okay, wait,
No, but I
let's
just
get
want
back
to
to the
actually say
topic
something
for the
nice
last
to Luna
7
though,
minutes.
because I actually love her a lot, and she's one person that's always like she is so
guys.
dependable. That's definitely the word, dependable.
Really?
Yes, I feel like you've always been there for me, no matter
Yeah.
what, and I really like appreciate that. in my
Reliable?
role. She's reliable too. She's honest. I could go on. I love Luna.
Thank you.
Do you think that having a role model, like
I love
just
you
in
too.
general, like do you think looking up to people has like made you?
Oh, for sure.
I
I
feel
can-
like it has, but at the same time, it's taught me what I don't want to be.
Oh, yes.
Like it's
Ooh.
taught me
I
everything
Yeah.
I want
Yeah.
and everything I don't want
Yes.
to.
Do you
my
think that you're
God.
your own role model?
Oh, 100%.
Agreed. Oh, sorry, I didn't let you finish the first question.
I don't know if I'm my own role model. I don't know about that. But what was the first question? Which one?
Do you think that like role models have like had a big impact on your life?
Yeah, definitely. Because I feel like I wouldn't be the person I am today, like without them. Also, going back to one of my role models, it's definitely gonna be my friend's mom. She's very hardworking too.
Who?
Felipe's mom.
Oh.
I really look up to her, and I love her with all my heart.
I feel like too, as life goes on, I find new role models.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
when I went like away
exactly.
this week,
They're
I was with-
everywhere.
Yeah.
Like,
My cousin who's older, he's a defense attorney, and honestly, like after that week, I've like never looked up to someone so much. Like it's
Yeah.
so like
because you
how
get like
hard-
passionate
Yes,
about like what they
I
do
loved
and
it. I've
stuff.
never had so much fun. Actually, I have. That's not true. But like when I
we
was,
had more fun playing Minecraft.
I had so much fun playing Minecraft. No, but I like had so much fun there because I wasn't stressed. Usually, I'm like a very anxious person, and there I had zero anxiety. I was just doing what I wanted to do. I was having so much fun. The cases were so interesting. I got to write. It was great.
Yeah.
It was such a great
Good.
time.
No, but yeah, going back to that, like role models literally are like everywhere. Like just like seeing like I said just really weird. But like just seeing like how like people like do their work or like how they act towards other, like literally like those type of small acts like determines like, sorry, I'm saying like a lot, determines everything.
Caught on to that.
I have a, wait, do you guys have anything else to say? Because I have an anecdote.
What's that? I don't know what anecdote means.
Anecdote is like a,
Yeah,
story.
Oh, okay, go for it. Let's hear
So
it.
once we were, I don't know if Ava was there, and Sammy and Luna weren't like there when we were talking about this, but they were at the house. Once we were at our friend's house, and his dad was talking to us about how he has raised his kids with like the Mamba mentality, and I thought it was very
What, the
like
what mentality?
inspiring. Mamba, like Mamba,
Oh,
like
I
Kobe
said
mom
Bryant.
mentality.
And honestly, like, rest in peace, Kobe Bryant. I honestly don't really know that much about him and like his life, but he was telling us how you're never going to be the best at anything unless you believe you are. You have to work harder than everyone else and like to get where you want to go. Like you're not going to get where you want to go unless you work the hardest out of everyone. And I
Yeah,
thought
that
it was
is
just so inspiring because that's how I want to be. I want to like work hard. I want to go places and be successful.
Like, really encourage that energy towards everyone else as well. Like,
Yeah.
'cause, like, you know, like a lot of people like don't have those type of role models in their life, but like they're everywhere, and
Yeah.
it's important to like see. Like, oh my God, I'm sorry. I'm saying like so much and I'm stressing out about it. But they're everywhere. And if you don't have one, you will eventually find one and you can be your like own role model.
Yeah,
Which
Yeah.
you think
I
would
definitely think
before.
I'm like my own role
Like
model
you
as well.
inspire
Me too.
yourself like to do better and be the best version of yourself. And that is like being a role model.
Do you think
So-
when you were younger, you looked up to people in like cartoons? Like I was just thinking about this, and I feel
don't
like when I
really
was
watch
younger,
cartoons,
well,
I
not
don't
cartoons,
think.
but like shows. Like I feel like when I was younger, I used to always look up to people at shows and be like, oh my gosh, I want to be like her. She's so like strong
Yeah.
and independent or something.
Uh-huh.
I
Me
wonder-
too, Nicki
You know what I
Minaj, like, but not a show. But I know there's like someone who you don't like know.
Like you know
personally.
Hercules.
I look
you
up
know
to
that one
Meredith
girl?
Grey. Grey's
Grey?
Anatomy.
Really?
Yes. She's like, she's crazy. Like, she's gone through so much and she's still like
Made it
a
out alive,
powerful, amazing woman. She won a Harper Avery like after
Spoiler.
everything.
Wait, Meredith, like the actual person in
No,
real
no,
life?
no,
or-
no, like
oh,
no.
the
okay.
character.
Yeah.
Ellen Pompeo in real life is
I
like
still love-
genuinely
yeah.
a
but she's a queen.
bomb.
Yeah, I
Love
love
her.
her,
Girl.
still.
Don't
but
watch Grey's
I
Anatomy.
like
No, but in real life, like her as a person,
She
she's
is
incredible.
like
Yeah.
such an activist.
both of
It's
them. But
very
I was
impressive.
referring to her actual character itself and like everything like that she was like put through.
I used to really look up to Michael Phelps because I thought I was going to go to the Olympics one day.
My dad still thinks
Absolutely
you're gonna
not.
go to the Olympics.
Yeah, Luna's dad asks me like every time I'm at her house if I'm on my if I'm getting ready for the Olympics. Victor, I'm not. Like I'm not going to the Olympics.
She's quitting.
I like that ambition though.
Yeah. Well,
Role model.
Yeah.
that was our role model. That was our talk about role models. I just to wrap it up, I had or wait, what was I even gonna say? Just to wrap it up, it's really important to like even if you don't have a role model like a family member like Luna does,
Or just
like
have goals
they
for
do,
yourself.
or I do as well.
Or
like,
become your own role model.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
just like look up to
Make yourself proud.
or
It
look
could
up
be
to yourself
anyone,
too. Yeah,
really.
And that's what I'm
a role
saying. Like,
model
do
can be
things for
anyone.
yourself. Because
Yeah.
what? Like, you only have like one life.
Right.
Live it.
Live it.
So,
Do
yeah.
things you want to do.
Exactly.
Be
And-
safe.
And work hard.
Don't
Just
do
like,
drugs.
you know, be happy with yourself. Because, like, that's like the most important part at the end of the day.
And remember, if you're ever feeling down or like anything, we're always here for you. We always just want to remind you that in
Yeah.
every episode. You
Yes.
can always text us or
You can-
contact us. Yeah.
We're always available.
And thank you guys so much for all the amazing questions. I'm sorry if we didn't get to your question because we only like chose a couple because we only had a certain amount of time that we could talk about it. But thank you for all the questions. Again, if
Thank
you want
you
to keep in
guys.
touch, where can they
Asking.
find us?
14
Change on Instagram
and YouTube.
and
Okay.
Spotify.
And Spotify.
gmail.com.
And email us via 1414change at gmail.com. Thank you guys so much. Thank you
Thank
to
you
all our
guys.
friends.
Thank
who
you for
asked
listening.
Thank you to
questions.
the
Or watching
podcast place.
Oh, yeah. Shout out Podcast
and
Place.
also make sure to check out the Whittier Pride event.
What are your pride event?
Yes.
Come meet and greet with us. We'll be there.
And volunteer. Okay.
Get involved with the
Okay.
community.
Okay. No,
ready?
wait. What's her
It's
ending?
this, ready? Isn't it?
Boo-doo, boo, boo-doo, boo. Bye. Period.
Yes, that was
My
good.
leg. Oh, and you keep hitting my knee,
I'm
Sammy.
sorry.
And
Yeah.
every
I have to
time,
go.
every time